Welcome to Perm in Russia. It is Group B action, FIBA EuroBasket 2022 qualifiers as Russia face off against Estonia. A crucial game for Estonia. The third and final spot in Group B still to be decided. Estonia will wrap up qualification for EuroBasket 2022 with victory here today, but that win earlier on from North Macedonia in a huge second half comeback to defeat Italy has made this group very interesting indeed. If Estonia are unable to beat Russia, it will go down to the final game between Estonia and North Macedonia taking place tomorrow night to see who will be the third and final qualifier. Already, Russia have secured their place thanks to their record. They have been in fine form in qualification, the Russians. They won on a Friday night, a 94-77 victory over North Macedonia. A couple of changes in their roster from that victory, but they will have absolute belief that they will try and win this one. For the visitors here in Perm, this central venue held in Russia, Estonia, they got a marvelous victory on Friday night themselves. It was a high-scoring affair. They eventually won out 105-101 in overtime over Italy. As they looked in cruise control heading into the fourth quarter, but outscored 28-12. Really did nearly throw it away for the Estonians. They know a victory here will be enough for them to qualify for EuroBasket 2022. It'll be a great achievement for them. They have not been to EuroBasket since 2015, the Estonians. They finished in 20th position then. Previous appearance before that was way back in 2001. So you can see it will be great for them to reach that level to get to the final round, as a Russian team is used to doing. They have made every single EuroBasket since they were dissolved from the Soviet Union. So a silver medal in their first edition in 1993, and since then, they've won a couple of bronze and a gold as well, having won in 2007 in Spain, Russia. Fourth place last time out in 2017, and now as we head to the Czech Republic, Georgia, Germany and Italy in 2022, I'm sure they will have hopes of once again reaching that medal podium. They have already qualified, so this will be a free game for them. You see that with a couple of changes they've brought in since Friday night as they rotate their team. And there is head coach Sergei Vazarevich looking on. Lucky to have a crowd here in Russia in attendance, as the players are out onto the floor. You can see when the lights come back on, there's a good-sized crowd here to cheer on the Russian team in Perm, so they will get a home court advantage here as we break for the national anthems, first of all from Estonia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Russian Federation.
Исполняется государственный гимн Российской Федерации.
Shake of the hands and the coaches. And we will get final stages of warm-up underway here. A crucial game for Estonia. Victory will see them qualify for EuroBasket 2022. Our officiating crew, it is Zafer Yilmaz, Carsten Struber, Steve Bittner. So referee Yilmaz from Turkey and the two officials from Germany in charge of today's game. There is the starting five for Estonia. Hermet, Kotsar, Juhas, Dorbek and Kulamai. We'll get into the lead players for them a little bit later. As we said, a great win for them. I surely thought that was going to be enough. The victory over Italy on Friday night, 105 they put up, but it wasn't to be for coach Jukka Toijala. He is the man in charge on the sideline for Estonia. One more win is needed. Will it come here against this Russian team? Comfortable victory for them over North Macedonia. They will go with Poborin, Ivlev, Strepkov, Vonsevic and Ilnitsky as their starting five. It is a lineup with a lot of depth for Coach Bazarevich. It's been a kind of a core group for them. Seen throughout this qualification. If you look at the stats, you know, none of their three leading scorers by average in qualification in the roster today. They do still have a lot of depth though. Guys like Evgeny Poborin, Ivan Strepkov, you know, superb players, and it shows the depth of this Russian squad. And they can bring players in and out as they have done. So for Estonia, you know, that victory over Italy, it was the huge performance of Mike Kotsar on the inside. 32 points for him, an incredible 15 for 22 he was from the field. 2 for 2 from the line, 4 rebounds as well. Carried the load offensively for the Estonians. He was joined in double figures by Henry Drell off the bench, and then also Yanni Juhas, Christian Kulamai as well. A couple of guys in the starting lineup. And then 17 points from Kasper Dreyer as well. And for the Russians in their victory over North Macedonia, it was pretty easy work. They were sizably in the lead. They put up 51 in the first half. They actually lost the second half, be it by 1 point, 43 to 42. Still victory for them. A really balanced scoring effort. Artem Komolev had 11, Strepkov had 11, Antonov had 13, and Jolo Colomboy, who is not in the roster today, had 19 points and 3 rebounds in just 21 minutes. Estonia there in their blue uniforms then. Ready to join us out on the floor here in Perm. Russia in the white. New uniforms for the Russians in this international window as they are looking towards EuroBasket 2022 already. Can Estonia be the team that joins them? That is the question.
А теперь вы готовы? Уже 60. Давайте после стартового сборного включаемся на все 100. И в защите, и в атаке. Россия!
Group B action here in Perm, Russia then. It is Estonia needing a win against Russia in EuroBasket 2022 qualifiers. We are underway. First possession to Russia. And it is Strepkov with the ball. Man-to-man defense for Estonia. Immediately to the inside, but a turnover gives it back to Estonia. Now we'll use Christian Kulamai at the point. Gets it once more. This younger Estonian generation is starting to come through for them, as is Kotsar, who tried to get it there on the inside. Oh, sorry, Hermet, who tried to get it on the inside. Unable to find him. He passed from Dorbek. Good defense from Strepkov. This is Kotsar with the ball now. Putting on the floor, getting to his left, well guarded by Russia as the quick three is up, doesn't go for Dorbek. And possession for Strepkov. Master in the pick and roll. Ivan Strepkov loves that pull-up jump shot. He picks up his dribble. Actually gets it over to Ivlev. Now back to Strepkov. Here he is, finding Ivlev. Great ball movement for the Russians, and the first three is up and good for Stanislav Ilnitsky. Well, the one thing that Russia did against North Macedonia, shared the ball beautifully. 23 assists for them in that victory. As the response is good for Estonia, gets them on the board then. First points of the evening go to Gregor Hermet. What an advantage this is for Russia. Big crowd here, making themselves heard as Babordin gets to the inside and gets his personal tally underway. Dorbek trying to use that screen, it opens up, but Tsar hits the deck. Unable to finish, he didn't miss many opportunities in the game against Italy. Didn't come up with anything on his first one. Ivlev kicks it. No three. And a loose ball. Savic lost it on the way in. Great effort from the Russians. And Ilnitsky, first man on the deck. Jump ball will go to Estonia on the arrow. There's the drive from Savic. And no look pass, just bounced off the leg. Mike Kalevkotsa. Kulamai trying to find some room, well guarded. Estonia wanted to move it on. Kotsa has it. Wanted to give it up, but can't. Now the shot clock under 5. Estonia haven't really had anything going, so they take the tough three. That is excellent Russian defense. Took away every option from Estonia right there. Really made their life difficult. And now they're cool for the ball screen. Strepkov gives it up. Oh, the pass over the top. Well, Vladimir Ivlev was looking in the right direction. He had the open man, just the pass too strong as it went into the second row of the bench. Kulamai has the advantage, kicks it out. Dorbek for three is good. Oh, nice offense from Estonia. Sorry, that's Yanari Yosar making the three. Good work from him. An excellent find from Kulamai. Long two in response, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound, it goes to Kulamai in the end. Here he comes now. Fouled by Ivlev. We see Kulamai with great penetration, gets deep in the lane, draws just enough help to give the space to USA. He makes the three. USA had a good game. 2 of 4 from 3 against Italy. It's part of his 13 points. Here he is again. Nice fake. His pass is deflected, and once more, it'll be low shot clock for Estonia to try and operate here. 6 seconds for them. The corner deflected out, so now the shot clock down to 5. Strebkov with some good defense, tips it away. Dorbeck pulls up, takes the tricky jumper, doesn't get it, but great work from USA. That's what it means to these Estonians here. Hermet was open, he's not going to get it. Kulamai takes the jumper himself. Better box out that time from the Russians, though. Here comes Nitsky, gives it up. Baborin. Now once more, he will use the screen. Pick and pop, Vorontsevich for 3 is good. Well, seen that a few times during his career, haven't we? Andrei Vorontsevich knocking it down. Big time finish from him. What an experienced head he is. There's the drive and finish is good from Dorbeck. Great work from Dorbeck. You know, had a man in front of him the whole way. Finished under pressure. As a foul is called on a spilling Janitsky going to the basket. That is Dorbeck with the drive. I mean, Strebkov played pretty good D, kept in front, challenged the shot with both hands, didn't foul, but just the quality of Dorbeck there. Very good indeed. Russia go to the bench as Henry Drell comes in for the Estonians, 20 years of age. As Drell, as Andrei Kirilenko looking on. What the delay is. Mikhail Kuligin is in for Russia as well. Their sub. This is Mark Rosenthal. So it'll be Kuligin at the line. Nitsky must have had some blood. I didn't see. There he is, you know, the back of the bench getting some treatment. So Mikhail Kuligin will come in and go straight to the line. There's 1 of 2. A 9-7 lead in the early stages here for Russia. Nice little action, open look. Doesn't get the bounce for Yosado. Strebkov takes it high. It is Vorontsevich kicking it back to Strebkov, has it once more. Everybody poised for Russia, waiting for an opening. There it is. Strebkov's jumper doesn't drop. Estonia, they play some great defense on that possession, and Christian Kulamai comes away with the rebound. Here it is Kotsar. Well, he had a huge game the other night, as we said, but 0 for 2 here in the early stages. Kuligin off the screen. Vorontsevich looking around. Back to Kuligin. Trying to force his way past the defense of Estonia, but he can't. They are going to get the offensive rebound and put back, though. Vladimir Ivlev. Great work from him, because, you know, for Estonia, that'll be frustrating. excellent defensive possession. They just couldn't finish off with the rebound. Kotsar now spins, gives it up. Easy finish for Kulamai. Great work from Kotsar. Hooligan looking for an option. Comes down to Roncevic. Now Babordin. That fake. Ivlev can't finish. Stays with it. Great ball movement from Russia. Roncevic lost it. Was there a touch? No. Just came out of his hands. So possession back to Estonia. There we see Kotsar showing his versatility. Putting it on the floor. Finding Kulamai wide open under the ring. And 2 for him. Kotsar takes a seat. Quick breather as he's replaced by Nerga. And also, all right, Lana is in the game as well. Lana wearing the number 5, veteran point guard. Henry Durrell, the youngster, as they're rejected. Oh, there's a rejection. It's a foul on Roncevic. And subs come in for Russia. First gets the roll from Drell. So we've got a quick glance of Pavel Savkov coming in for the first time. 18 years of age. And his first game for the Russians at senior national team level here. Drell can't hit the second. Hooligan grabs in the rebound. Kick against Estonia. There he is. Young 18-year-old Pavel Savkov making his first appearance here. Hooligan bringing it high, waiting for this screen. Kicks it, Savkov gives it back. Now Hooligan finds some space, and a 3 is good. Tricky finish from him. Wing pick. Nothing happening, so Drell will have to take a 3. Misses badly. That's not really the offense that Estonia want. Ball just being moved around the outside, no penetration, and a contested 3. They've done well to keep it alive. Credit to Anadi Yoasar there. As we see Hooligan just shifting the defender. Little step back. Look at the separation he was able to get. Drell looking around, trying to find somebody. Nothing on, so might be up to him. No, a little fake. Lana gives it up. The 3 is rejected. Swarming Russian defense as Valiev gets the block. Timed that beautifully, didn't he? Shot clock shows 0.8 now. Estonia going to have to go quickly. Get something away. Lane throws it high. They've got the lob! Wide open. Great execution for Estonia. The lob worked to perfection. Yoasar with the finish. Estonia within 2 then. Hooligan has it tipped away and collects it. Shot clock down to 10. Estonia don't want to foul here. Kick out. Open 3 in the corner. That doesn't fall for Savkov. A foul though on the glass. Look at this pinpoint pass. Beautiful. Lana just threw it to perfection, didn't he? Couldn't have asked for any more. And young Pavel Savkov was underneath that one. Not quick enough to rotate. Extra possession for Russia as a foul is called against Estonia. their third team foul. So it'll be another sideline possession.
Замена команде Эстонии, substitution in Estonia. Номер Rosenthal, номер первый пол. Номер Rosenthal, number 1.
Sar goes out. And Hermit comes back. Boarded now, using this high pick. Boarded moves the ball on. Savkov along the baseline. Estonia forcing him to make plays, trying to take advantage of the youngster. So now, can they finish it off? We haven't seen them being able to do that so far. Every time they play great defense, it's often led to an offensive rebound for Russia. 5 on the clock now. Borden turns and fires and gets it to go. Heartbreaker for Estonia. Once more they get him down to low clock, but Borden with the quality. Here's Lana. Now, nice drive. And left-handed finish from Drell is good. Oh, that's the youngsters going at each other. Drell, 20 years of age, going against Savkov, who's 18. That strength for the finish of Henry Drell. That's twice we've seen him get to his left hand. As there's a repeat of the 3 from Bobodin. He now goes out. Strepkov comes back in to replace him. Drell's shot is good. Plays his club basketball in Italy. Henry Drell. Pescado. Hooligan gives it up. Strepkov waiting for the screen. Hooligan fouled. Estonia commit their 4th foul. And all right, Huivo Lana commits the foul. Any more from Estonia will be shots to come. So sideline possession. Savkov brings it in. Hooligan moves it on. Savkov fumbles it. Hooligan steps to the side, fires a 3. Can't hit it. And a good rebound that time for Estonia. Drell pushes in transition, shows his versatility. Highly skilled forward. Lana waiting, organising now with 10 on the clock. Estonia need to hurry up. Rosenthal will use it. Runs into a couple of defenders. Now it is Nurga trying to find some space. He can't. And Russia go the other way. Chance to hold for the final shot of this first quarter. Strepkov in no hurry. Comes off the screen. Strepkov tries to turn the corner, goes all the way, but bounces clear. And the first quarter comes to an end with the ball bouncing out. So a tight one here. Russia have the slender lead at the first quarter break. It is Russia 17, Estonia 15. Look at the numbers. Oh, great shooting from 2-point range from Estonia, but just 1 of 7 for 3. Russia the other way round, excellent from beyond the 3-point line at 4 of 7. Entertaining first 10 minutes. Looks like it's going to be a great contest here. Estonia with a win will qualify. They will get one more chance playing North Macedonia tomorrow night, but they will want to wrap up qualification for Russia. Playing here at home with a crowd, they will want to finalize their qualification with victory. They've already secured their spot at EuroBasket 2022, but how they would love to add another win in front of their home fans. Seeing both teams play pretty well in that first half. Russia with a lot of shooters always on the floor, 4 of 7 from beyond the 3-point line. And Estonia Offensively, they're right there, but they're going to need to shoot better than the 1 for 7 they shot for 3. The challenge for them is getting those clean looks. Well, as we get to the end of qualification, make sure you download the FIBA EuroBasket app to follow all the action, latest news, highlights and more as we head to EuroBasket 2022. Of course, it will be held across 4 countries for the second time, as we will be in the Czech Republic, Georgia, Germany and Italy when that final round gets underway. Players back out onto the floor then. It will be a Russian possession to start the second quarter. They have Astapkovic, Shilnetsky, Guligin, Strepkov and Valiev out there. For Estonia, a couple of changes for them. Starters, Dorbeck and Kulamai come back in alongside Hermit, Drell and Nerga. It is Strepkov on the opening possession. Going down low, another clean look for 3. But and they are able to make it, they get the offensive rebound. And a foul. Just the little details for Estonia right now. As we mentioned in their first 10 minutes, they played some good defensive possessions, but just haven't finished them properly. Giving up offensive rebounds. Already 5 offensive rebounds for the Russians. And they need to change that. It's so hard mentally when you play a great possession, real physical effort, to then have to do it all again straight away afterwards. And you see it once more. Forced 2 misses, which hasn't happened often for 3. And now this is the 3rd straight possession on defense for Estonia. They are going to come away with the ball, though. Great work from Hermit to take it away. And now a foul is going to be called against Guligin. Some good defense. Stevkovic gets to the inside, but taken away from him cleanly. Gulamai gets his man on his back, and now can he finish? He can't, but it's tipped home. Well, not sure if the final touch would go down to Nerga. I think it was him. Let's see, followed up of the miss from Christian Gulamai. Foul. Here we see Gulamai, great little wedge dribble. This scoop doesn't go, but yeah, clearly tipped last by Nerga. Good work from him. Kotsar has come in to replace Nerga now. Somehow they want to get going offensively. Coming off the huge game the other night. Kotsar, surely Russia will have a plan to try and slow him down. Get him some touches, see how he's guarded. 0 for 2 in his first spell. There's Stevkovic. Can't hit, but another offensive rebound. But then a second miss. There's a man down, it's a head injury. I'm surprised they haven't stopped it here. Referee has now. Oh, that was a heavy fall. It's Valiev. Looks like took a shot to the nose, I think. Spazarevic looks on. We'll watch the replay. And right down on top of him. Oh, you can see fell heavily. That's a nasty elbow. Kotsar got him. Surprised the referees didn't stop it earlier. They must have missed it. Ivlev goes to the side. Andrei Kirilenko looking on there. Applause and blood coming out of the nose. No surprise, really. There's Valiev. We'll get that scene too. Vladimir Ivlev comes back in to replace him. Now we'll get back underway. Estonia possession on the side. happy fans in attendance. Kulamai using the screen. Nice little slip pass to Kotsar. Now can he finish? He can't. He got to his left hand, but deep in the lane. 0 for 3 now he is. And it is 17 apiece. Tied game. Good ball movement from Russia. Steptovic will try and post here against the switch. We'll look for him high-low. Can't find him though. Great defense once again for Estonia. Low clock. Can they finish the possession? They can. A steal. Kulamai ahead of everyone. Can he finish? He can. It's a foul. Well, the question is there a play for the ball there? Christian Kulamai got the steal. Great defense from Estonia. Strebkov chased him down. Two to come. Christian Kulamai fails to convert the first. 2 points for him so far. Makes a second. 10 points against Italy in the victory before he fouled out. In those 29 minutes. He'd go just 1 of 6 for 3 though. So Russia call a timeout here, facing their first deficit of the game. Estonia take the lead 18-17. First time they've led here. And Coach Bazarevic will have some words with his team. Try to make some corrections. Difference from them after shooting it so well in that first quarter from 3. Seem to have cooled off a little. 4 of 10 now. There's the team. See the work going on for Valiev. And Russia will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Token pressure from Estonia. Not much in it. Trying to slow the Russians down if they can. They've done that. Well, the offense starts already. The clock shows 10 now. Strebkov off a couple of screens. Loose pass, and now they're going to have to hurry. Russia come in as the runner. Too strong, misses everything. Great Estonian defense once more. Lamai gives it up. In the corner, USR. This pass is deflected. Stepkovic is going to the bench. Savage coming back in. They need his veteran leadership here. Let's see if we can spark Russia back to life, because Estonia wanting to find some rhythm, and that's going to help them because they got Kotsar now with his first field goal of the game. So Michailov Kotsar, first points for him. That'll give him some confidence. Will that spark him into life as Estonia have a 3-point lead? Loose pass. Possession back to Estonia. There is Kotsar. 15 for 22 the other night. He gets that one. His first basket. Beautiful pass from Yanari Yosa. Lamai behind his back. Kicks it to Drell for 3. Too strong, but an offensive rebound. Taken back by Russia. Strebkov looking to push. They're trying to organise here. Savage collects it. That's the mismatch against Yoasar. No double team coming. Yoasar has to try and guard him, but he can't. That is a tough guard for anyone. Zorcevic, that's the score. 5 points for him. Kotsar takes it in, easy finish. That pick and roll game working now in the second quarter. Kotsar, second field goal from him. Krepkov gives it out. Zorcevic will take the three and gets the shooter's touch. So that's why he's going to be brought back in that leadership. Exactly what he has done. Pilamai sees the play. Now he gets it back. Wants the screen from Kotsar, gets it. Kotsar on the roll. This time passes out. But they can't hit the three, although they will get the offensive rebound. Both teams having success on the offensive glass. This time it is Estonia that chase it down. No rebound needed on that one from Andrei Vorcevic, though. 8 points personal for him. Mikhail Kulagin coming back in. Pilamai off the screen, has to get to the baseline, can't, and he travels. Good defense from Artem Komolov, who's also come into the game. There he is. First action for Komolov. Again, stumbles to the floor, just manages to regain possession. They're trapped in the corner though. Again, Russia, low clock, but the three gets away. Offensive rebound for the Russians. Now it's a better look for Boborin. Can't hit that one. Outside of Vorcevic, they've gone cold from the perimeter. Lamai. Cut back door. Anasar moves it up. Kotsar putting it on the floor, showing his versatility. Now the baseline drive and the reverse finish is good. And Mark Rosenthal gets it to go, and Estonia have the lead again. 24 plays 22. Recording, controlling. It's tipped away though. It's Rosenthal once more. He will lay this up. Surely no. Blows the open layup. Crowd are happy here in Perm. As the other way. Second attempt is good for Ivlev. Well, 4-point swing on that one. Great work from Rosenthal. He got the steal. He blew the layup. And it gave open floor for Russia going the other way. As we see Ivlev miss the first, but stays with it. Second effort. Get the points and tie us once more. There's the steal, but Rosenthal just lost his footing. Estonia will call the timeout here. 24 apiece. 3:50 left in this first half. They've got to take the positives. Still got more to give. Still, especially defensively, those possessions have gone missing for them. Unable to secure their glass. They can finish those off if they can take the opportunities in transition. And if they can get Mikhail Kotsar going offensively, that will help them. There he is, just 1 of 2 of 5 from the field. That is Andrei Kurlenko. Applauding his team. It is Estonian possession, tied game here. Pilamai gets it across the half. Closely guarded by Komolov, yeah. Surprise referee called a foul. There's a lot of contact. Sideline possession for Estonia then. 14th foul against Russia. Any more will be shots for Estonia. Otsa on the roll. Goes with the right, but again, dropping for him right now in this first half. Omalov is fouled. Lemay returns the favour.
Замена в команде Эстонии. Substitution in Estonia. Christian Lemay, номер 77, первый фол. Christian Lemay, number 77, first foul.
Sideline possession. Henry Drell has come back into the game. That's why there was the delay. Just let him sub in. And now Komalov enters from the side. Komalov fouled. That's number 4 against Estonia. So both teams will be shooting from here on out. Gordon using the high screen. Komalov has a step on the baseline. Good switch from Estonia. Foul is going to go against Lemay. He doesn't like the call. Lemay. Second foul on him. Looks like he's going to go to the bench. Gets subbed out. He didn't like the call, had a word with the official and took it over. They do have some experience in right for Lane to come in though. There he is. He's been a starter, been a mainstay of this national team program over quite a distinguished career, Lane. So they won't lose too much with him coming in, but Lemay really has been somebody who's come to the forefront in the last couple of years. Second is missed. And another offensive rebound for Russia. That makes it 10 offensive rebounds for them. Surely that's something they're going to be talking about at the break. Estonia, and they're going to be punished here. Oh, they gave up the offensive rebound. They've given up a 3, and they have fouled the shooter as well. So a potential 4-point play here for Russia. Oh, and it's such a soft contact. It really is just poor breakdown defensively from Estonia. Mr. Rosenthal commits it. A timeout called, I believe, by Estonia. I'm going to talk this because it's just mental mistakes from them costing them. Estonia got to get through this final 3 minutes here, trailing by 4. Stay within touching distance, and then I think there's going to be a lot of words at the half. They cannot keep giving up offensive rebounds. Russia have 10 offensive rebounds. Estonia have 7 defensive rebounds. So that means every time Russia miss a shot, it's more likely the Russians get an offensive rebound and Estonia get a defensive one, which is just criminal. We'll look for that number to be at least 80%, probably closer to 90. Over the course of a game, you secure your own glass. Estonia have not been able to do that. They've been punished. And they continue to be, as Komalov makes the free throw as well. It's a 5-point game now. Estonia, can they recover those costly mistakes? The offensive rebounds, the mental breakdowns. Otsa on the screen. Here he is. Has some step, but it's tipped away from behind. Russia, chance to run. They've got some numbers down the floor. Move the ball. Komolov, same spot. He just made one. This time, though, bounces clear. Lane comes to collect the ball at the point. Turnover, good steal. Vorontsevich tries to take it in. Lane recovers. Great anticipation from Vorontsevich. Just didn't have the legs to outrun everybody in transition there. Lane managed to chase him down. Oh, there's an argument to say that came off the legs of Andrei Vorontsevich. Could possibly be Estonian ball. Maybe Komolov to bring it in for Russia, though. And some subs have come in for Estonia. Here comes Komolov. It up, great ball movement from Russia. There is the open three, Babordin knocking it down. That's just excellent team basketball from the Russians. Unpicks the coverage from Estonia there. And look at this, an 8-point gap now. Estonia needs some momentum coming into this halftime break. Drell trying to find it. Takes a tough three and buries it. What a huge shot. Henry Drell didn't have anything on. Made it all himself, Drell. Big time play for him to move to 7. Willigan off the screens. Gives it up to Babordin. Babordin's drive and kick. Look at that extra pass. Komolov can't get it to go, but another offensive rebound. 11 in the game now, and a foul against Estonia. 2 more shots from the line for Russia. There's the 3 from Komolov. And you look, who's getting the touch? On to Evgeny Babordin. So you see Drell's 3 at the other end. Smooth looking shot, but it's not an easy make, that one from Henry Drell. Great body control, balance. Ivlev misses number 1. Second is good. Last 1:16 of this first half. Kulame has come back. He won't want to pick up his 3rd. They need him. This is Yorosada as well. Drell trying to make something happen. Kulame. Pass is turned over. And Russia pushing it down the floor. They're going to give it back. But somehow it was picked up by Vorontsevich. He couldn't finish. Drell now. Drive and gives it up. Collection of errors from both sides. Russia will probably slow this one down. Get a high quality shot. They have the 6-point lead. Quick drive from Montevilov. He kicks it and Babordin gets a clean look, but another offensive rebound. Is that 12 in the first half? Babordin moving everybody around. Now, Montevilov for 3. It's not his shot. Misses badly, and Estonia can hold for the final one here. Kulame gets the isolation. Christian Kulame steps to the side. Misses badly. And a scrappy end to an entertaining first half there. It is a 6-point lead for Russia. They recovered well. And Estonia, a lot to talk about at the half here. And they've got to do something about the rebounding battle. They're getting killed on the glass. And some mental mistakes for them as they trail here at halftime. It is Russia 33, Estonia 27.
Дело в том, что многие считают, баскетбол придумали в Америке, но недавно мы получили доступ к сверхсекретным архивам
The percentages, Estonia 2 of 11 the three-point range, but the biggest number will be on the next screen. The rebounding battle right now, 23-16 in favor of Russia. But the real story behind that is they have 12 offensive rebounds, more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds for Russia. And nobody yet to get the double figures on either side in this pretty low-scoring game. Some of the highlights from this first half, and the base stats don't sometimes tell the story. 23-16 advantage for Russia on the glass is a pretty big one, but then that turns into 12 offensive rebounds for the Russians. So they've moved into 11 second chance points in relation to just 4 in favor of Estonia. So when you're shooting so badly from 3, as the Estonian team are shooting just 2 for 11. They've got to do a better job trying to get extra possessions if they can, as the Russians have taken 32 shots in comparison to Estonia's 28 in this first half. So a lot of words to be had at the locker room at halftime. I think there has to be something from Coach Yuko to try and figure out how his team can look after their defensive rebounding, and they'll hope that offensively they will start to find their radar. You see the lob for Yoasar. Great pinpoint pass from out of bounds. It's one of just 2 field goals for Yoasar. As credit to Russian defense, they've taken away the major threats we thought would be for Estonia. Kulamai, 1 of 5 shooting for 3 points, 2 of 4 from Yoasar, just 5 points. And then also Mike Kalev-Kotsar, 2 of 6 shooting for 4 points in that first half after the big 30-point game for him. And the other way, Russia kind of rotated a lot, but they always go back to Andrei Ivantsevic. He is their leading scorer, and you can see why he is so valuable to them. 8 points and 4 rebounds for him. There he is in the low block, leading the way for the Russians in that first half. Evgeny Boborin as well, he has 8. The 2 field goals of Kotsar. A real defensive breakdown from Russia. We haven't seen that very often. Ivantsevic making his 3. We're going to take a break then here at halftime in Perm. It is a 6-point lead for the hosts. Russia 33, Estonia 27 here. Estonia, they need a win. A win would see them qualify for EuroBasket 2022. All is not lost. They will have another crack at it, playing on Monday, playing tomorrow night against North Macedonia.
Cordinier drives in. Oh, and look at this. The dunk contest is broken out. A reverse slam by Cordinier. Wow. This is a dunk of the night.
Zahor has it, 5 on the clock. He's going to have to go here. He's looking around. Oh, lovely spin. Zahor, thunder jam to the baseline. What a finish from Jonas Zahor. Great work from him. Still close to the midway point of the second quarter. Down by 5. Another live wire move from Seamus Hazard. What an explosive burst to the basket.
Robertson, great pass from Robertson. Oh my goodness me. Get out of the way. What a play from Kenan Kamenyas. And this, the very best of the lot. That is huge.
Oh, he does. And Jeremy Ward there. Nelson catches it. He goes in. He puts it out. Unbelievable. What a play. What a way to win it for Great Britain. Stoodle and his coaching staff, they drew up a play, and Luke Nelson delivered one of the greatest shots of his career.
Почти все футболки. Мы вас очень любим, друзья. Все вы легкие на подъем труды надзора этого зала. Всех мы вас заметили и одарили футболками. сожалению, по регламенту проход на трибуны с напитками и едой запрещен. Спасибо большое за понимание. Если вдруг в первой половине матча вы искромсали свою трещотку и ничего не осталось, возьмите ту, которая лежит рядом, и соберите ее для того, чтобы вместе с нами зарядиться на вторую половину. Дамы и господа, нам в этом поможет группа барабанщиков Like Dreams. Они будут задавать ритм, а мы с вами будем его повторять. Готовы? Поехали! Неплохо, это было неплохо. А теперь давайте немного усложним. Готовы? 3, 2, 1, погнали! Отлично! Ну и теперь соберем всю свою мощь! Like Dreams, come on! Ну что, Молот, а теперь все как один повторяем ритм за нашей командой барабанщиков. Запускай! Все! Давай, Молот! Еще! Еще! Добавляем! Еще! Прервемся на отбивочку.
Half-time here in Perm. It is Russia 33, Estonia 27. For those of you just joining us, it is a needed game for Estonia. They will qualify with victory against Russia. If they do not win here, they will have to look to the game tomorrow against North Macedonia. And they will need to either win that game or lose by less than the 9-point margin they have at this moment in time on the head-to-head. North Macedonia, big victory over Italy earlier here in Perm. So this one, still plenty to play for though, because Estonia, they're within touching distance. They trail by 6 in this low-scoring game. But the mistakes, I think, have been caused by their own fruition, really. And I think that's something that they've been talking about at the break here. Given up 12 offensive rebounds, which has led to 12 second chance points for Russia. And just a couple of other mental mistakes as well, a couple of defensive breakdowns. You think back to the wide open missed layup in transition of Vermaat Rosenthal as well, where he stole the ball, was ahead of everyone and just blew the layup, which Russia took the rebound from, went down to the other end and scored. So if there is a way to fix those problems for Estonia, it's more than possible for them to come back into this one. But, you know, it's a tall ask against a very experienced Russian team, which has rotated deep into their bench in that first half, but does have a lot of quality on the floor whenever they want. So, Estonia, a win means they are in EuroBasket 2022. Can they get that here tonight, or will they need the game tomorrow against North Macedonia to wrap up qualification? We are going to get underway here in the third quarter. Russia, you see them already out there. It is Baburin, Yonitsky, Ivlev, Strepkov, and Vorontsevich out there on the floor for the Russians. And Estonia, who have possession, will go back with their starting lineup of Gorbek, Hermit, Yoasar, Kotsar, and Kulamai as the first possession. Another of those mistakes from Estonia, and it is punished. That is not what they would have wanted coming out of the break. First possession, they would have drawn it up, they would have talked about how they wanted to execute, and they turn over the entry pass. Russia, the easy score going the other way, and it's a 3 as well. Good switching defense from the Russians. It's into the low block. Kotsar just hasn't got going tonight as a heaved 3. He gets the friendly bounce. How did that drop? Martin Thorbek gets it to go. Felt like he just threw it towards the ring as the shot clock was winding down, but Thorbek answers the call. It's a 6-point game again. For Bordin, far side. Savage stepping out. Now he will post. Double team comes from Kotsar. Oh, that's just beautiful. That is the quality of Andrei Vorontsevich. That is why he is a man who has won wherever he goes. A 3-time EuroLeague champion, 4-time VTB League champion, 7-time Russian League champion as well. And won a bronze medal with Russia in 2011 EuroBasket. And they go to him again. Same play. Here he is, stepping out, taking the 3. Andrei Vorontsevich carrying Russia right here. Timeout called by Estonia. Little fist pump from him. Now, 33 years of age now. What quality he has. Vorontsevich, the back screen, steps out, knocks it down. And that comes straight after the lovely footwork in the low block as well. And it was an 11-point game. We talked about the response of Estonia coming out the timeout. What about that from Russia? Largest lead for them here tonight. Estonia did knock down a 3. They were 2 for 11 at the end of that first half, but it's their only basket, an 8-3 run from Russia, lead by Andrei Vorontsevich. I mean, what more is there for his career? Russian League All-Star, Russian best young player. And as I said, won wherever he's been. Also played in a great experience. It's a man who's played EuroBasket 2009, 2015, 2017, 2011 as well, where he won the medal. So all the way from 2009 onwards, Olympic Games 2008, World Championships 2010. So he has been there and done it for the Russian national team. And here tonight, a very impressive performance once again. And Estonia respond. Called this early timeout. Kotsar takes it, knew it had missed immediately after it, but control their glass. Picks it up. Now, this with Strepkov. Trying to find that room, travel. Sold the fake, just tried to step through with the space he had created, but travel. What a great Russian offense, that one. Possession back with Estonia. Can they get going now? Ulamaya has the ball. This is deflected. Thorbek. Russia. Fakes. Oh, that's what he's good at. That's his move. Mike Kalev Kotsar. Fake handoff and quick first step. Seen that a number of times, especially going to his left. He is a lefty. Finds himself a trip to the line. So it's been quiet here tonight. 2 of 8 in the field. Trip to the line. Playing his first professional season now. He's playing in Germany in the BBL for the Hamburg Towers. It's Mike Kotsar, just finished up at the University of South Carolina. Spent a lot of time in recent years in the US. First he was at Sunwest Christian Academy, then 4 years at South Carolina. Now, this is number 1. Second is good. So gets it to go. Swiftly into some offense. Russia moves to Strebkov. Gives it up. Now here's Babordin. Savic, he'll pick and pop. Right. Looking for his shot yet. Now he's going to go one-on-one isolation. But great defense from Kotsar to knock it away. Credit to him. Didn't have any help. He won that matchup on that occasion. Hermit gives it on. Yonassar. Back to Hermit. And a travel. Pego Hermit. Called for the travel. Apologizes to the bench. Coach Yuka Toyela. Frustrated on the side there. Oh, good hands, but it just doesn't work for Estonia, does it? You know, the Yonassar stole the ball, but couldn't get around the referee to get the possession. Babordin, a beautiful flake, gets into the paint, can't finish. Better job on the glass from Estonia here in these first couple of minutes here of the second half, that's for sure. But still, they trail by double digits. Hermit puts it on the floor and he is fouled. Sees Strebkov, the pass stolen. Yonassar does a good job to save it, but only succeeds in running into the official. Guillemette, the screen. Kotsar on the roll. Great defense from Russia, but they're going to foul, give up the M1. Oh, just as I said, great defense. It was all about the move of Kotsar. See, the rotation is there. And, you know, it's good position, really, from Anton Kvitkovsky. But Kotsar just took the contact, sold a little fake to the middle, and spun back to the baseline to get the basket. Good play from him, and he started to show his dominance on the offensive end that we saw from him on Friday night. He had that 30-point performance against Italy. Kotsar makes it. Now, eight points for Kotsar. Strebkov holding, waiting. I'll reverse it to Babordin. Now Strebkov. Look at this great ball movement from the Russians. They really do share it. Not the best end there. It's taken away by Estonia. Guillemette. Now it's their chance to move the ball, but quick hands from Babordin. It would have been an open three on that far side for Dorbeck. Sideline possession for Estonia. Substitutions first, though. Babordin goes out. And we see Komolov coming back in. Struggle to get it in for Estonia somehow. They do get it in. Guillemette ends up with it in the paint. Well, wasn't by design, was it? But Kotsar just saved it with a tip back to Guillemette, and it meant he had the ball in the paint, which he finished off. 5 points on the game for Christian Guillemette. It's a 5-point game. He'll spin back, but the finish is too strong from Kvitkovsky. But it will be possession for Russia on the offensive rebound. You see it, Guillemette tries to throw it off the legs. Kotsar just manages to save it. And Guillemette is just then open at the point of the ring. Strebkov's gone out. Mikhail Kuligin is in. There he is. Pull up. Doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. Third possession for Russia here. Komolov finds Ivanisevic. His fading shot doesn't go. Foul. It will be against Russia this time, though. So eventually, Estonia get the ball. Will bring it in here from the end line. Russia up the floor. Bit of pressure coming. Stepkovic returns. It's just 5 minutes in that first half. Still trying to score. It's just token pressure from Russia. Drive. Side. Assad throws it up. He's fouled. Is it going to be shots for USR? Looks like it is. He's gone to the line, trying to get two. Dolbeck's gone out of bounds, but it's team fouls against Russia. So, Yanni USR get free throws here. Only 5 points, 2 of 5 from him. Russian players talking it over. We trail by 5 here. Motovilov comes in. Young guard from Russia. Motovilov was a star at U16, U18 levels. And part of the U20 team as well. Assar makes 1 and 2, and we'll go to the bench as we see Puedet for the first time. Jan Puedet wearing the number 6 for Estonia. Can he make an impact here? They're going to bring some pressure, but again, easily broken by Russia. It's at the point. Now it's Guligin. Guligin will have it. Stepkovic wants the post up. Guligin dances along the baseline. Pass is taken away. Good D. So Puedet does make an impact. Gets the steal. Now we've beat his man as well. Good entrance from him. Estonia spread the floor here. A lot of shooters out there for him now. Nice drive. Puedet for 3. Can't get it though. An offensive foul, or is it out of bounds? Got the last touch, that's for sure. It's just out of bounds. So Russian possession, 3 of 13 for 3 are Estonia. Komolov. Guligin. Switching defense from Estonia. They've got a rebound, and that's the problem. You switch a smaller guy onto Ivanisevic. If he doesn't score, he got a chance of getting the rebound. Another possession for Russia. Komolov's pass is somehow able to get to the target. And then a foul. Well, said they needed to make those changes at the half. Stop the offensive rebounding still. Russia, 15 offensive rebounds. Estonia, 12 defensive. Never seen a game with such discrepancy like that. Complete domination from the Russians on that end of the floor. Substitutions come in for Estonia, see if they can help them. Guligin inside, Stepkovic. Guligin for 3 is good. More second chance points for Russia. Guligin knocking down the 3. First field goal for him. Lead out to 6. Anna. That's the ball now. Waits for the screen to come. Anna. That's to the inside. A tough running shot doesn't go in a foul. Ivanisevic just, he wants the same call now on the other end, but It's a pretty obvious one. It is the nice little kick out. Flying Kuligin. 2 shots to come for Gregor Hermit then. 5 team fouls against Russia. Makes it.
Замена в команде Эстонии. Substitution Estonia.
2 or 2 from him. Substitutions are coming. Nerga's coming back onto the floor. He's replaced Korbeck. Estonia still alive, trailing by 4 here. And they finish these defensive possessions. They won't do it that way as Drell commits the foul. Second foul against Estonia. Estonia need stops, they need rebounds. But giving up the offensive glass is, so often you see teams able to create offense, taking in defensive rebounds and running in transition. And if Estonia just constantly give up the old boards to Russia, they just take away that opportunity to run. With 40 points in the game, points are hard to come by, so any easy ones would be a blessing. Kuligin trying to find some room. Gets in, kicks it. The pass as Sastakovic misses another offensive rebound, but Drell eventually ends up with it. And then double teamed. Lana gives it up to Drell. That's a good shot. Can't get it though. And now Russia will run it back. Villa gets it here. Holds and waits, crosses over. That's what he can do. The scout on Vilov is given the 3-point shot. He isn't an exceptional shooter, but those little crossovers he loves to also attack the open side. So screen coming to the middle, and just like he did there, catches you off guard going to the open side, not using the screen. That's exactly what he was able to create off that one. Next, number 1. Second note. Doesn't drop, but another offensive rebound. Three is up. Nastapkovic, he makes it. More misery. Nastapkovic knocking down the 3. Lana now holding and waiting. Team trailing by 8. And they'll turn it over. Russia 3-on-2. Odovilov kicks it. Feet set. The 3 is up. Kuligin back-to-back 3s. Oh, great transition basketball from Russia. The steal for Stepkovic. The assist from Odovilov. And the 3 from Mikhail Kuligin. Lead back to 11. An important minute here for Estonia. Big 3 from Drell, doesn't go. Russia rolling. This is as large as the lead has been. They've tied the 11-point margin they had earlier. Now Stepkovic moves it on. Oh, nice little drive to the baseline. What a turnover. Lana picks it off. 4-on-3 break. Cut along the baseline from Drell. He forces it up. Comes up empty, and the rebound is with Stepkovic. Kuligin calling out the play. Loses it into the backcourt as a foul is called against Puede. He didn't like the call. It might be a tough one for Russia. Here's the steal. Stepkovic gives it up. Odovilov finds the shooter as Kuligin runs to the line and knocks it down. Great transition basketball from Russia. They'll have 2 shots here as well. Mikhail Kuligin, who has 10 points on the game, will be at the line. A little spark he has been off the bench. Kuligin, he's got 10 points. He's only played 15 minutes. String music on the first. Frustrated figure there on the sideline of Mike Kalevgotsar, looking on. Sees his team facing their largest deficit here inside the final minute of the third quarter. It's a 13-point game. Willemaier back in, throws the ball at the point. Rell finds him. Willemaier for 3. Oh, rattles it home. Huge shot. Great execution from Russia at Estonia. Exactly what they needed. Now they want to finish the quarter with a stop. Cannot give up an offensive rebound. Motovilov again attacks that open side. Oh, rejected. Great recognition from Nerga. Can they get it away in time? They can. Drell will lay it up. What an excellent end to the third period for Estonia. That little 5-point run, and how important might that be? Motovilov got to the lane, but Nerga with the block starts transition. And this is what I was saying about rebounding the ball. These opportunities just have not been there for Estonia because they have not controlled their glass. Drell with the run out. And Estonia peg back the lead. It is Russia 53, Estonia 45. Still the 3-point woes, although they hit that late one. They hit one to start the quarter and end the quarter, Estonia. As they're just 25%. Russia, though, 5 of 19 from 2-point range. One quarter to go here, and it is all to play for. It is an 8-point game, but Estonia, a little sign of life there in the final minute. 5-0 run brought them back into this one as they had their largest deficit of the game. They started the quarter with a 3. They ended the quarter pretty much with a 3 as well. Missed everything in between as Russia started to dominate behind that man, Goran Savic. He got things going for them. Took a breather as others joined the party. Gotsard as well got himself going for Estonia on positive signs of life, but this was Russia getting out in the floor, getting opportunities to take open threes as they still have dominated on the glass, even though they can't finish from 2-point range very well. They're getting so many chances. That run-out layup and 5 late points for Estonia. Can that give them this momentum? A win would secure their chances of qualification into EuroBasket 2022. Smiles in Russia here in Perm. The team have an 8-point lead. Have possession to start the fourth quarter. Well, Savic has come back in, as has Mikhail Kuligin. As the first score is good for Vladimir Ivlev. So Sestepkovic, Popordin, Ivlev, Kuligin, Goran Savic out there for Russia. For Estonia, Drell, who has 9 points, Kulemai, Nerga, Bude and Rosenthal, they're 5. Foul called against Vladimir Ivlev. In Kulemai, that late 3. He get going, and nobody really for Estonia has had a big game. Drell leads the way, he's got 9. Nerga Turn some faces. Here is Terrell, handed it to Kulamai. Now Christian Kulamai goes up high. Nerga's finish doesn't go, but great energy. He gets it back. Can he finish it this time? He can't. Oh, you love the effort from Ano Nerga. He needs to add that quality as well. It was a great chance for him. Point blank range. Russia moving it from one side to the other. Here is Estapkovic. Skip pass for Borden. This three doesn't go. And good box out from Estonia that time. Good there. Spins away from the double teams. Gets it across the halfway line. Kulamai hesitates, goes, comes up short. Russia just outstanding. Grabbing defensive rebounds. Haven't given any opportunity for Estonia in that department, really. Estonia still just 4 points from second chances, 17 the other way for the Russians. And they have a 13-point gap between the two teams in that, and just a 10-point gap on the scoreboard. Tells you the story, really. Everything else pretty even. Kotsar comes back. Started to find a little bit of rhythm in that third. Kotsar, let's see if they'll go to him early. I'd like to see him just get some touches. See if they can play through him. Ivlev out, Komolov in. Kulamai has it. Waits for the screen to come. Kotsar goes to his left. Kick out pass. And the tough driving finish is good for Rosenthal. Great work from him. It was not an easy score. Billigan. Sit up. Komolov trying to find some room now. Ryan saving. Just a roll as he's held back. Let's see what's Savic's mind. He's got Ron Savic out there now. Thinks we have a lead. It's at 8 right now after that driving finish from Rosenthal. If we could just stretch this out a little bit more, you know, a good 3 or 4 minutes for us at the start of this fourth quarter, that'll be enough to win the game. We can see it out from there. So that's why he's come back with this lineup with the Borden out there, Savic out there, Kuligin out there as well. Got all his old heads, all his experience. And then the hot hand in Kuligin, who has 12 points. It is for Borden. For Borden, Savic. Look at the ball movement. Now Komolov. And he is nothing but the bottom of the net. Second three from Artem Komolov. Need back into double digits. Kulamai. Now far side, it's Yoasar. And Kotsar has it. Kotsar, can he find the room against Ron Savic? He can't. Kuligin goes to play. Kuligin to Ron Savic off the pick and pop. Komolov. Komolov, his kick out to Bobordin. He'll have to heave it up. He does. Can't get it. Rebound for Estonia. Kulamai. Finds Kotsar. Rhythm jumper. No, both teams struggling to get anything going here. A dead spell for us. Lid on the basket for both teams. Kuligin. Really had the lane. Didn't, and now a foul is called. There's a lot of contact throughout the drive, the pass, the second cut from Kuligin, so no surprise it was eventually called. It will be the fourth foul against Mark Rosenthal. Repkov is going to come back in. Russia. Bobordin. Oh, nice face for Savage. Back Bobordin, clean look. And he's not going to miss many of those. That veteran two-man game at the top of the key. It's Savage and Bobordin doing what they do. Bobordin now 14 points. The 4th assist of the night to Andrei Savage. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists from Savage. And it is a 14-point game here. 5:50 left. Estonia need to try and get something going quickly here to have any chance. He's been the man tonight for Russia. Guligan as well has been pretty hot, but look at Andrei Vorontsevich. 5 of 10 from the field, as we said. He's got 13 points. He's got 6 rebounds. He's got 4 assists. But every time he's out there, you know, sometimes it's not the best number to use, but the plus-minus for Vorontsevich, when he is on the floor, Russia are plus 17 in this game. He's only been out there 26 minutes. The rest of the time, the minus without him. That shows the quality that he has in terms of helping his team. Excellent addition. Oh, I left out the one block. Apologies, Andrei. I'm sure you'll want that. But he has been excellent, as he's been throughout qualification for Russia. Gulamai now picks it up. Curling cut and a foul. Not sure who it's against. Looks like Bobordin picks it up. 3rd against Russia. Can't be 2 shots, surely. Yossar's gone to the line like he's shooting. And I think you could tell from the reaction of Vorontsevich. It's been given as an end-line possession, which I think is the right call. I do agree. Estonia now. Kotsar brings it in. Gulamai. Everybody's looking around. Where's the advantage going to come from? 5 on the clock. Gulamai, tough 3. Doesn't get it. And again, Russia just clean up the defensive boards. That time it was Strepkov who just tipped it over to Vorontsevich. Here he is, nice feed, Bobordin can't finish. Excellent recovery from Estonia there. Might have had an open man, but takes the foul. Well, credit the block of Yanari Yossar there. I didn't recognize on the first attempt. Thought it was just a challenge, but no. Great rotation to get the block. It was Gregor Hermit, in fact. Got it. Now 5 minutes left in the game. Estonia finally get a low post touch. Kotsar wants the foul, didn't get it, felt it was undercut. And again, Russia grab their boards, bring it down, can use some clock. There's something really high quality here that they do. Strepkov doesn't finish, will be at the line though. See Strepkov, nice fake from him, gets his man in the air. Rosenthal picks up the personal. You see Kotsar still having the word to the official about the other end. Well, he felt he was fouled. Ballback is going to come in because Rosenthal's just fouled out of this one. There he is, sitting on the sideline. 4 points in is 14 minutes. Strepkov makes number one. First point of the night for Strepkov, would you believe? 4 of 3 from the field he is. It's been quiet. Only 2 assists as well, but makes that one.
Замена в команде Эстонии. Substitution Estonia.
Kotsar goes out once more. Lead to 16. That high pick. Nice roll, Nurga. He makes an extra pass, but he's rejected. And Nurga, was unselfish. Gave it up, but perhaps should have taken himself. The size of that Russian front line there. All dropping down. Hermit unable to finish it. They will keep possession. Look at the challenge, though. Stepkovic and Vladimir Ivlev both challenging the shot. 3.6 seconds left. Block for Estonia. Quick look at Sergei Bykov, former national team player for Russia in his playing days. Not sure what the delay is. They're just checking the time on the shot clock. It says 14. Did the ball hit the ring? So you can see 8 seconds. It's been corrected, so plenty of time for Estonia here. Tipped all the way into the backcourt. Clock is running. It's now down to 5 seconds. Estonia got to go the full length of the floor here. I wonder if Russia will start to pick up, just try and kill some time. Estonia need to make it a long first pass. They'll do that. Kulamai, head of steam. No, he'll pass ahead. Quick 3 from Dorbek misses. Rebound won by Nurga, but his tip only goes to Babordin, who is then fouled. 4th team foul against Estonia. Timeout called by Russia. They lead by 16. They have possession and stretch this one out even more. Sergei Bezarevich will have a chance to organize his guys offensively. See the play for Kotsar. What he has done here tonight. Kotsar, but he is on the bench for this spell here. 4 minutes to go. Russia out of the timeout. Strepkov has it. Screen coming. Corner 3 is good. Great execution for Astapkovic. Great work for them. And a huge basket, really. 19-point game now. Larnett has it, trying to make something happen. Cross-court pass, a high one. Oh, well taken in by Yosa. His three is good. Good response from Yanari Yosa. He reaches double digits now. Strepkov has a double team, moves it on. Astapkovic just keep the ball going from one side to another, though. Russia so difficult to guard when it moves so quickly. Nice penetration, Babordin with the three. Didn't get it to go. Good offense, though, from Russia. They used up the clock. They got a good look at the end. Nerga's cross-court pass. Nearly taken away. Sideline possession. Here we see the execution. No-look pass. Sold the defense. It was going one way. Made the pass the other. Great execution. Sideline possession. Still. Foul against Gregor Hermet. So, substitutions, young 18-year-old. Pavel Savkov comes back into the game. Had a good 3-minute spell in that first half. Get another couple of minutes here as well. He is playing his first appearance for the Russian senior national team. If he can get his first points. Stepkovic makes the free throw. Second off left. Another offensive rebound for Russia. That's been the story of the game, hasn't it? Still, well, finally, Estonia are getting more defensive rebounds than Russia offensive, but it's 18-17 now. It's pretty close. Karakoves comes in and immediately goes over the top of the advertising boards. He's a little shaken up. And out of bounds play. Strepkov using the screen. Nice little kick out. Open three, feet set is good. And that is Anton Kivskotsky making his first points of the evening. 20-point game now. 20 second chance points for Russia as well. So foul is going to be called. Nerga will go to the line to shoot two here. That's the story of the game for me. The offensive rebounds, 20 points. Here's three of them, all off offensive rebounds. And just got no chance against the quality of Russia. If you're going to allow them to just keep getting open shots, keep getting these second chance opportunities. Nerga makes number one. That is Kwiatkowski. He just made his first basket. Nerga 2 of 2. Vilov back into the game. Gives it up. Savkov takes it. Rattles though, comes out. And Estonia the other way. Straight to the inside. Turnover. As Gervais has it knocked away. is Motovilov. Drive from Rikowski, but it's going to be an offensive foul. So 4 fouls against Kwiatkowski. He's only played 3.5 minutes, so he's got involved when he's been out there, that's for sure. Last 90 seconds now of this game. Surely Russia have done enough. Look at the pressure still, good hands, anticipation. Motovilov goes in, gets a little soft dunk. Gregory Motovilov had a pretty decent game in his limited opportunities, the Lokomotiv Kuban man. Said he's kind of this next generation for Russia. He played youth national team as Lane, can't get the floater to go. Motovilov again, now gives it up. Savkov. Kwiatkowski gives it up. Tough drive from Gervais, comes to nothing. Savkov has it tipped from behind. Saved though, and Russia will bracket out Motovilov, holding and waiting. Again attacks that open side, needs to get to his right. Now the tough three comes up short. Grabs in the rebound. One final offense for Estonia. Lana gets it. Keep playing here. Lana off the screen. Oh, his pass deflected. Good hands from Russia, but in a foul against Anton Kwiatkowski, and he is going to foul out of this one. Kwiatkowski commits his 5th personal, so 5 minutes and 8 seconds for him. 3 points, 1 rebound, 5 fouls. It is Motovilov with the fast break finish. Thumbs up from the side. So Bordin comes back onto the floor. He's told he's got to tuck his shirt in. He'd already undone it for the final 15 seconds. Thought his night was done. Gervais at the line trying to get his first points. There is Kwiatkowski, who is fouled out. Second doesn't go. Russia grabbing yet another rebound. And this will be enough for them. Motovilov still going. Gives it up. Could this be the first points? It is. Oh, there it is. Pavel Savkov taps off. A great night for Russia. The 18-year-old with his first points in a senior national team career. Smile from him. The Russians are delighted. They get victory here tonight. They will cap off their qualification, having already wrapped up a spot at EuroBasket 2022. They finish off their qualification with a victory over Estonia. Russia 75, Estonia 52. A very impressive Russian performance here. It means that Estonia still need that one more win for their spot in qualification and their spot in the final round of EuroBasket 2022. Smiles from the Russians, rightly so. They applaud the crowd here. They gave a good atmosphere. Coach Bezarevich must be delighted. A good qualification all round from the Russians. And they get this win here tonight. 75-52 in the end. You see Novgorod fans waving their flags. They're happy. And this is the majority of this crowd here in Perm. 22-7, fourth quarter. Russia really stretched out that lead. The numbers, you see for Estonia, just 25% for three. Big difference for me. As we talked about all night, the rebounding battle 44-28. And, 20 points on offensive rebounds and second chance points for the Russians. There's a massive difference in this game. 17 offensive rebounds for them. Poporin, Vodsevic, Guligin, double figures for Russia. And Yawasa, the only man there for an Estonian team that found points hard to come by. Well, the highlights on this one, that was the opening play of the third quarter, and it sums up the second half really for Estonia. They needed to make changes. They needed to be really locked in for the second half, and they were not. They did hit a couple of threes, even though they didn't shoot it particularly well, but every time Russia needed something, they had the solution. Often it was Andrei Vodsevic leading the way for them. He had 5 straight in a run, which pushed the lead out even more. Kotsar tried his hardest for Estonia to get them back into the game, but he was limited here tonight. And Russia just turned up the pressure, able to get steals and run, and also secure the boards and run as well, which gave them some easy baskets alongside just a huge discrepancy they had on the offensive glass. And they challenged every rebound, did a really good job putting pressure on the Estonian team. By the way, this was a late 3 at the end of the third quarter from Christian Kulamaya, but it was one that didn't happen too often. A rare run out for Henry Thorell, who played well in limited minutes. He had 9 points. Estonia weren't able to rebound and run like this. They're always going to find points hard to come by. Just 52 for them here tonight. Russia always share the ball beautifully. 20 assists tonight for them. Just 9 turnovers. Oh, sorry, 16 turnovers. And some really high-quality team basketball at times. They deserved their win here. Here's the feed set for another Russian 3. 17 of them on the game before Ababilov gets a late score as well. And the icing on the cake here is the last 3, the 17th of the night for young Pavel Savkov, getting his first points as a senior international. So what does this mean for the group standings? We know Russia and Italy having already qualified, and it means the one final game now, Estonia versus North Macedonia, will take place tomorrow night. Estonia win and they're in. North Macedonia must win by more than 9 to leapfrog into the 3rd position in Group B. Make sure you catch that one.
So, not easy game for your team. What wasn't enough?
First of all, they were more aggressive. Yeah, they came out really aggressive. They were aggressive on the